Hi, my name is Patsy McIntosh. I am Business Analyst Sim Support for NBCC. I am the gradebook trainer and I also provide support to the instructors of NBCC. What you're seeing now is the login screen in order to access SIMS or Gradebook. SIMS is just an NBCC term that stands for Student Information Management System. You may hear it called PeopleSoft or you may hear it called SIMS. It means the same thing. Your user ID will be your first name, last name, all one word and uppercase. That will not change. Your password should have been given to you via email. Your department head would have requested the rights for you to have access to SIMS. Now my screen's going to look a little bit different in the fact that going down underneath the menu, I have more rights. You may only have 5 or 6. So it has the NBCC logo. It will have your name, then NBCC Prod, and that means it's production. This is live. Over to the right, again, you may not have the same links as I do, but I know you do have a home. You can add to favorites, and then you have sign out. When you are in SIMS, use the navigation tools within. If you use the back button, you may run into a few little glitches. So use the navigation tools within, and that's what I want to show you today. So under the menu, find self-service, and do one left click on self-service. Then you should see Faculty Center. Under Faculty Center, you can click on My Schedule, and it will give you the schedule for the term. Mine is for the winter of 2012. To the right of NBCC or NB Community College, you may have a change term button. You may go back to a previous term, but you will always be in the current term. Then you have a little list here of all icons that are available, so it's a legend. So this button here, this icon, which I have down here underneath my teaching schedule, is a class roster, which is a list of all students in that class. Then I have the grade roster. You won't be using the grade roster until you have finalized your marks. Then I have Gradebook, which coincides down here. Gradebook is used to input marks. Then I have assignments. That is where you're going to create your category weights and create all individual assignments. At the very top, you do have tabs. You must select a class first, then use the tabs. So right now I am in Faculty Center, My Schedule. So I cannot really access the class roster or grade roster. I have to, because it doesn't know which class. So I'm just going to go into my class assignments for this one class. And there it's highlighted in white. So now I can go to Gradebook, and it will go to the Gradebook for this course. Or I can go to the grade roster and class roster. But you must select the class first by one of those icons in your teaching schedule. Underneath class assignments, right here it says SOC 1019. That's what I had instructed, and it gives me all the meeting patterns. If you want to, this little green down arrow, I can collapse that if I want to. So this is a class assignment that I've created for my students. Over here to the right, it tells me how many I have created. I have created 29. I can go into my category weights, which must match, the weighting must match what I have in my course outlines. So there's my percentages, and here are my actual categories. I have a project, assignment, and so on. I can scroll to the bottom. Just like there's sheet tabs at the top, I can use the links at the bottom. I can go to Gradebook, where Gradebook is used to input your marks. And again, I can collapse that, or I can even expand it. And I can go to my class roster, grade roster, my class assignments. Now, if I want to, I can click on Home, and I can also use the breadcrumb. So there's my main menu. I'm going to find Self-Service, and I'm just going to click on this and find Faculty Center, and I can go to My Schedule. So you have two different ways to access. To navigate, you can use the tabs at the top, or you can use the links that are provided at the bottom. For learning management, that is just a link to go to Blackboard. There's not a link between Blackboard and Gradebook in exporting or importing. This is just a link to go to it. That is it. So that is navigation. What I advise you to do is to use the navigation tools within PeopleSoft and not using the back button or the forward button within the browser. If you do, you may come up with an error message. So that is a quick view of how to navigate through your gradebook. Thank you.